This is Samantha.
Hey, Samantha, this is Jon with Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street. Can I connect you?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Ring, ring, ring. Oh, sorry. Hi, Elias.
Hi.
Hi, Elias. This is Samantha with EXP Realty, partnered with Zillow Premier. How are you?
With who?
Zillow Premier, partnered with Zillow Premier, EXP Realty.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm calling in regards to your inquiry on 123 Main Street in Oakland. Are you still interested in previewing?
Yeah, I actually was calling you guys.
Yeah. Okay, great. Awesome. So would you like to see the home today or tomorrow? What availability do you have?
All right, let's start from the top.
Okay.
Let's run it back because you're not calling me. I called you.
Right.
All right, John, transfer the call.
Yeah, haven't we done this a couple times? That's why I was surprised we're doing the first call. Okay, we're doing the very first call to set an appointment, Samantha, where he's calling Zillow and Zillow's connecting with you.
Yes, to schedule the appointment.
Yeah.
But your verbiage was, "Hi, I'm calling you about 123 Main Street." This is
your inquiry to see the home.
Yeah, but you said you're calling. You told me that you're calling me.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right,
okay. That's how I've always said it. Okay. Okay. Let me think. All right, let's roll it back.
Samantha, let's just stop for a second. You're not calling me. I'm calling you. I just got connected from Alex at Zillow. You're connecting me. I'm connecting. John's connecting you to me, and so you're not calling me. I'm calling you. Let's just let's go, John.
All right. Ring, ring.
This is Samantha.
Hi, Samantha. This is Jon with Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Absolutely.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hi, Elias. This is Samantha with EXP Realty and Zillow Premier. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm just following up on your inquiry for 123 Main Street. Would you like to preview it tomorrow or today?
Preferably this afternoon if we can.
This afternoon. Okay, great. Let me check in with the seller and see what is available, and I'll give you a call back. But listen, since we're going to be out that way already, let's go ahead and carve out another hour and a half to check out a couple of other properties nearby that are similar.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Yeah. Kill a couple birds with one stone, right?
Absolutely. All right, great. Let me give the seller a call. I'll send some properties over to you and I'll give you a call back.
Okay. Well, really quick, because I just had a couple quick questions for you, Samantha.
Sure.
So I know that it's been really competitive in that area of Oakland. Do you think that this house is? Oh, hold on, that's my son. Sorry, buddy. I'll be right there in a second. Okay, love you. Do you think it's going to be super competitive?
That's a great question. You know, every market and home is a little bit different. So let me do a little bit of homework on that specific area and we'll talk more about that at the property.
You're so cute, son. Okay. All right.
What's your son's name?
Oh, his name's Silas.
Oh, how cute. How old is he?
He's 2.5 and he's into dinosaurs right now.
Right on. Sounds fun. Did you have any other questions at this time before I connect with the seller?
No.
Okay, great. All right, Elias, I will give you a call back in a bit when I touch base with the seller and we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
All right, good. So improving, but this is why I do this to you, Samantha, because, you know, for the very first line that you said, I'm following up on your inquiry. That sounds to me like you're calling them, right? So
how do I start it then? Can you show me how to start it? Because I feel like that's how I've always done it and I'm confused.
No, but it's okay. It's all right. That's why we do this, right? This is why we practice, right? So hello. Hi, Samantha. Yeah, this is Elias. I'm the Zillow Premier Partner with EXP Realty. I understand that you're calling about 123 Main Street to schedule time to see. Do you want to see?
I understand you're calling. Okay. Got it.
So it's not you following up.
I understand you want to see 123 Main Street. Okay.
You said the address and then you said, but listen, right? When you say, but listen, it's like, you take charge in a great way. And I love that because now I'm like, okay, but listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go see 1235, 126 and 127 Main Street to make the best use of your time. What you didn't say, which I think was key, is you didn't say, does that sound like something that you maybe possibly, if you would do that?
Not giving them an option.
Right. But then you said, I had said something and you said, okay, great. It was like, you cut people off sometimes in a way where it doesn't feel that warm. Okay, great. I mentioned my son. Why did I mention my son?
Because you want me to get sentimental.
Not sentimental, just take a moment to say, okay, well, there's an opportunity to build a little bit of rapport. Does Silas have a brother or sister?
Okay, that's a good question.
No, does he?
Are you asking? I don't know.
Because why?
Because I didn't ask.
Cool, exactly right. So I'm just going to once again advise you to because it feels like you have a quick response, whatever they're going to say. Good, great, okay, great. Oh, you have a kid? Oh, sounds like fun. Great. Anyways, moving on. Right? But we have done this over and over again with you, and that's why I'm glad that you're here. I want you to process. Oh my God, 2.5. Is that your only one? No, yeah, he's my only one. You said, okay, great. It's like, it just,
I gotta work on that.
Like, I want to connect with you sometimes. That's what I'm trying to do, is just connect a little bit. Obviously, you're going to do more of that on the follow-up call, but taking that time to pause, process, let them know that you heard them. So this is nothing new for you, Samantha. I think that that's why we do these. It's a work in progress. Johnny boy.
Yeah, I mean, everything's Elias said, and I feel like we're extra tough on Samantha. I just want to point that out, but it's you know, and we said this before. It's because we know that you know what you're doing, and that you're going to be super good at this, and you are really good at this. But all of those, I think you need to work on your nerves a little bit and slow it down, like we've been saying, and kind of take time to feel like the people that you're talking to hear that you're like actually, you know, taking in what they're saying, because you do have a tendency to kind of cut people off and move along, and it like abrasive is probably like too extreme of a word, but sometimes it's just not the friendliest. And there's some people that really like how direct and just, you know, down to business you are, but overall I think you want to just come off a little warmer and friendlier, like we knew you are. But yeah, no, great job.
Thank you.
Good job overall, Samantha. We love you, and this is all about us getting better and improving. So let's go over to Janita. Are you ready?
Actually, Elias.
Who's that?
Oh, I was just saying, Elias, hi. Can I throw my name into the ring for today?
Absolutely. We'll come to you right after 100%. Janita, are you ready?
I'm scared now, Elias. I'm ready.
All right, listen, you guys know I'm a big teddy bear. I absolutely love my team more than anything. I want you guys to know that any of our polishing points is only from a position of us, you know, like wanting to make sure that you guys improve and get better. That's why we do this. We practice hard on the field. So when it comes game day, we're not practicing on a $20,000 commission check. I want you guys to be ready. Let's run it back, John.
All right, Janita, ring ring.
Hi, this is Janita.
Hi there, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Great, thanks.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hello, hi, Elias. This is Janita with EXP Realty.
Hi.
Hi, you wanted to see 123 Main Street today?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what I can do is go ahead and get an appointment set up for you. I'll have to connect with the seller to see when a good time is. And then I'll give you a call back so we can get that scheduled for you.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking if we could see it tonight at 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll check the availability and see what appointments are available for today. During COVID, there are some restrictions. Most showings are by appointment, so I just need to connect with the seller to see if there's a 6 o'clock available showing.
Okay. All right. And then, you know, we've been looking online at Maxwell Park, and we just saw an article the other day of a home in Berkeley that sold for $1 million over asking price, which I thought that was crazy. Do you think that this house is going to be super competitive in that area of Maxwell Park?
Well, I can definitely do some research on that. We are in a very competitive market now. Once we take a look at the property, and if you're interested, I can definitely do more research to see what the market is and pull up some comps, and we can go from there.
Okay. All right. So, okay, good. Do I need to bring my competitive or my my pre-approval letter?
You do not need, well, yeah. Do you need to bring it? No, you don't need to bring a pre-approval, but you can send it to me. And I'll get that. Now I just lost my train of thought.
Keep going. Don't break character. Keep going.
Okay. Well, that's great that you're pre-approved. I'll go ahead and take that document once we take a look at the property, if you like it.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No. So when will I hear back from you?
Okay, so I'm going to make a call now to the seller and I will get right back to you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Janita. Obviously, room for improvement, right? That's why we come to these meetings. So you told them early in the call and your intro that you're calling from, or your EXP, but you didn't say Zillow Premier Partner. It's really,
Okay.
whoa, I'm scared. So it's really important that we identify, we have a dinosaur here, identify that we're calling as a Zillow Premier Partner. You did say connect with seller. I love that. You said, I'm going to connect with seller and check for a time before you knew what time they had wanted to go see the property. So I think you just got a little ahead of your words. So finding out, what time they wanted to see it first, and then say, let me check with seller availability on if that time works for us.
Okay.
I want to remove the word restrictions, right? There's just feels like there's too many rules. If I say restrictions on my very first minute of my call, you'll get into COVID and the PED form on the follow-up call. And we're going to move into follow-up calls in just a little bit here. But I would definitely save that for the second call.
Okay.
And instead of saying comps, right? This is our word, right? This is a real estate word, comps. Recent sales is a better way to say comps.
Got it.
People that, well, that's comps is our world, right? Let me run the comps for you, but let me pull the recent sales in that area. And I thought when I asked you about the market, that you had a good response. I think we go a little bit deeper on that. But I think that you did a good job overall. Johnny boy.
Silas's hair is looking good.
It looks like,
yeah.
It looks like Uncle Patrick's hair.
It does look like Patrick's hair. It's probably pretty tall too. Yeah, I think the main thing is that like this, it's obviously a setting that's a little nerve-wracking, but we were talking about it on the call with the actual Flex team this morning. Like even people that are super smooth, like we've all heard. I don't know if she's on the call right now, but we've all heard how smooth Cynthia Peterson is in these calls. Like she's done some of the best role play calls ever, and she's talking about getting some of her first Zillow Flex calls and just like the nerves get in. So I think that like in that call, a lot of what you could have worked on was from the nerves. So knowing that, just I think it really stresses the importance of how much practice and rehearsal and role playing is, and that's why we do this. But do it as much as you can on your own time, because you know what you're doing, but you just got tripped up a lot throughout that call, and it's going to happen. It's not natural here, but it's nerve-wracking to get your first Zillow calls too. So just I think the biggest thing to take from that is just keep practicing all of these things, and I'll take into account all the points that Elias had already pointed out.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I think for you, I think Melody brought it up on our call earlier. It's like, be the Serena Williams, right? Practice your racket swing, as many times as you possibly can every single day. So when it comes to game time, like you're ready, right? When it's match time, you are absolutely ready. So, so Samantha says she wants to go again. But no, really good job, Janita, and keep on showing up to the meetings. We're going to take one more front end question or front end presentation, then we're going to move into follow-up calls. So Paul, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. All right, Johnny boy, on 3, 2, 1.
All right, Paul, ring ring.
Hello, this is Paul Atmore from EXP Realty.
Hey Paul, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hello, is this Elias?
This is.
Hi, Elias. Good morning. This is Paul Adwar from EXP Realty. I'm a preferred Zillow partner. I was calling you. I'm sorry. I was just talking with another person. I was calling. I hear that you want to see 1, 2, 3, 4 Main Street.
I do.
Or 1, 2, 3 Main Street.
I do.
All right. Have you, oh, great. Have you property yet?
One more time, Paul, you're breaking up on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my reception isn't that great. Have you driven by the property yet? One,
No.
two, three. Oh, okay. All right. So you probably saw it online and got some basic information about it.
Just on Zillow.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Great. What, just out of my own curiosity, what makes you interested in that particular home or that particular area? Oh, wait, now you're breaking up.
We've always been a fan of Maxwell Park. We love that area.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. It's very, very nice. Well, what I could do is I can call the agent, the selling agent, and find out about availability and when we can go. It might be available at any time if they have a lockbox on it. I do appointments open 2 o'clock today or 4 o'clock. Would either one of the appointments work if it is available?
4 o'clock would work.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, I happen to be by my computer, so I'm going to write that down right now, 4 o'clock. Get your phone number so I can look back and confirm that that's a good time.
Yep, 555.
Excellent, excellent. And will just be you going to preview the home, or will you bring in your family?
Yeah, I'll probably be bringing my wife and our children.
My dad will.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Yeah, you have several children, I guess, boys, girls?
Yeah, I have an 8-year-old and a 2.5-year-old.
Oh, nice. I happen to have a 2-year-old grandson, and I'll tell you, he's a barrel of joy. In fact, since we're on a video call, he looks a lot like your son right there. And I just left him a little while ago. That's great. All I could say to new fathers of a 2-year-old or 1-year-old is enjoy every moment, because
Okay, sounds good.
connection there for a moment. Sorry. Yeah, my baby is 30 years old, so enjoy every moment. Excellent. All right. Well, I will reach out as soon as we hang up to the seller's agent to find out about availability, and at 4 o'clock. Do you have any other questions for me? I'd be happy to answer anything.
Is this house going to be competitive in Maxwell Park?
Well, I've got to be, brutally honest with you. The market right now is on fire, and houses are flying off the market. Are you looking to make a move with your family fairly soon? Is it next week or month or a couple of months?
Right away.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the good news. The good news is that
Okay. We lost Paul. So we will. Hey, Paul.
I'm sorry, we lost connection.
Paul, you totally cut out, and it's kind of throwing off the conversation.
I think we have enough to just call it.
Okay, you know what?
We're just gonna call it from there, Paul. But hey, I love your voice and I love your tone. I think when you're starting out, some of your intro, Zillow Premier Partner, I think you went a little too far into what do they like about the house and a lot of the rapport building. So the method here, Paul, is ALM. It's appointment, location, motivation. A lot of that motivation is going to come on the second call. I like what you're doing because it's necessary in order for us to build a strong relationship, but I think it's a little too early right now. And it's not necessarily about that home. It's asking more so, if you're going to ask that question, so tell me, Paul, where are you at in the home buying journey? Right? So then it's more of a broad answer, not specific about what do I like about that home. So for your first time doing it, I know it's nerve-wracking. Your service is spotty. I don't know if this is your service at home. You might want to switch to like Wi-Fi calling if you know you're going to be picking up calls from the house. But it was a little spotty. So, but good call overall. Johnny boy.
Yeah, I think the best way when you're brand new to this is think about that 90% of this first call should be about setting the appointment. So literally like an ideal first call is like, hey, this is Paul from EXP Realty, Zillow from your partners. I see you want to see 123 Main Street. When's a good time for you? Like, just go straight to setting the appointment. Your tone is great, and you sound super friendly, and you sound like someone you'd want to meet. But you just, I mean, frankly, like went on a little too long before you got to the appointment. And you also need to kind of get a sense of who you're talking to. Like the rapport building stuff was great. Typically, that's something we'd want to save for the second call. And also, like, you want to make sure you've got someone on the line that, you know, wants to chat a little bit and isn't just trying to set the appointment. Like if you had someone like Kenny on the other line online that was just trying to set an appointment, like you might have lost them before you even set the appointment because of all the like extra chatter. Again, like we want that rapport building and we want you to establish a relationship, but we really want to focus on setting the appointment first. So really just go straight to setting the appointment, because what they like about the property isn't going to change the fact that you're trying to set an appointment with them. Like you're not gaining any valuable information from knowing why they like seeing this house. So focus on setting an appointment first, and then all the other stuff, you know, unless they open the door and are trying to like chat with you about other stuff, focus on setting the appointment, and then all the other stuff can follow that. But like your tone's great. You just need to tighten it up and focus a little bit more, and then save some of the friendlier stuff for when there's more time.
Sure. No, I understand. No, I totally get what you're saying. I totally get it. I just, in my past, my approach was warming up my audience. So I was just trying to, you know, warm them up.
And that's like, that's what's tricky about these calls, is because everybody's approach is to kind of build rapport first and warm up. But we're dealing with a completely different type of consumer now that has been looking like they've probably been looking at properties online for a while, and the decision to make the property like it's like a pivoting point in this whole thing. So like they're anxious to get the appointment. Like they don't need to get warmed up or anything like that. They just want to see the house. So focus on setting the appointment, and then you can do all the other stuff later. Normally you're trying to warm up someone to gain them as a client. Like you're being handed this as a prospect through Zillow and a relationship. So there's no reason to try to establish yourself as somebody they want to work with. They want to work with whoever can show them the house tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Right. No,
So
you're definitely right. I just gotta take a different approach. I get it. No, I totally get it. I just needed a different approach, which is like what you said, go right to the appointments. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Think about it. Like 90% of this call should be about setting the appointment. If it's 2 minutes, that's fine. It should be focused on the appointment, and then you can save all that for later. But like I said, your tone's great. You sound like a great person to work with, but just tighten things up a little bit.
Gotcha.
Paul, have you seen the Zillow Flex playbook yet?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So Vivian, we're going to go over to you. We're going to switch gears for a minute here. Viv, I want to hear your follow-up call. You've booked 123 Main Street. You also found 125, 126 Main Street, and you're calling up to follow up and tell me that that's available and explain the PEDs and everything else that's going to happen now.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elias?
It is.
Hi, this is Vivian with EXP Realty again.
Hey.
So I was able to book 123 Main Street for 4 p.m. today, and I noticed that there was also 125 and 126 Main Street that are similar. Do you have time today to also take a look at those?
Sure. I mean, if we're going to be in the area, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. I've already booked them for 4:30 and 5 p.m. So just make sure to have till about 5:30 or 6 for us to meet up. Let's see. I will be sending over a PED form in a little bit. That is just outlining the COVID protocols, that you have not been around anyone COVID positive, and that we will adhere to the mask and glove protocols for the property. And I'll be sending this to you and your partner.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me for now?
Do you need her information?
I will text you with a follow-up text just so I don't misspell anything.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I just respond with her information.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I just respond with her information. Viv, you're going in and out on us.
Sorry, I got a call. I have to run. Sorry about that. Give me my feedback later. Bye.
Okay. Viv's out showing home. She's busy. I understand. Let's go over to you, Miles. Same thing, follow-up call. You're following up with me. We've booked the appointment. Now you're following up.
And then were we able to get any other properties too, or just the 123 Main Street?
Let's just add 2 more.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Hey, is this Elias?
It is.
Hey, Elias, this is Miles Tillman, your Zillow Premier Partner with EXP Realty. How are you doing?
Good, good.
That's
Can't forget that
beautiful.
voice.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got great news for you today. Everything is situated for 123 Main Street. We're good to go at 2:30. And I was also able to line up 2 other properties that are very similar to 123 Main Street that we'll be able to see as well shortly after.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you.
Sound good? Okay, cool, cool. Now, will anyone else be joining us on the home tour?
Yeah, my lady, she's going to be joining us.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Look forward to meeting her. So when we get off the call, if you could text me her full name and email address, so I have that ready to set you guys up on the PED form. And then don't really stress about the PED form. It's just, you know, standard right now. It's just for COVID entry. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.
What is a PED form?
It's basically because of COVID and all that. It's just saying that no one's been sick, been exposed to anyone. We don't want to be spreading corona everywhere. You know, stay safe, follow the guidelines and whatnot. It's pretty straightforward. But if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call.
Okay. All right, cool. So then, awesome. Well, then I look forward to the email, and we'll get everything squared away, and looking forward to meeting you.
Absolutely. And then just to give you a heads up, Zillow will be reaching out regarding a survey. Feel free to fill that out to the best of your ability, and I'll see you later today.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds good, Miles.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Good stuff, Miles. Good stuff. The one thing, you know, explain what the PED is, right? You're like, don't worry about the PED. I'm going to send that. If you have questions, I'm like, well, what the heck is a PED? I'm going to have questions because I don't know what the heck it is, right? That document just states that if you're viewing property in the state of California since coronavirus, it just states that you have not been exposed to coronavirus, and we're going to adhere to social distancing, right? It's kind of a pain in the neck document, but I have to have you sign that before we go to any properties. Cool. I'll be sending that out. But overall, man, really, really good call. Really good call. John, how about from you?
Yeah, that was good. You know, just everyone practice explaining the PED and just have a couple sentences that you deliver every time so it comes out smooth, because the way you talked about it was like you were trying to like sneak something in there, like you got to sign a PED form, don't worry about the PED form, and then you're trying to move on. So just say, and I think as long as you like emphasize that it's required, you know, it's this form that we need to sign, it's required to enter properties these days, basically, you know, like I said. And then also on the survey, like good job bringing the survey up, but we obviously don't want to like ask for a good survey, but you want to say like some kind of statement that implies that, you know, the service you're providing is important. So before, like when you bring up the survey, make sure you add in something like along the lines of like, you know, it's my goal to provide excellent service. I hope I've done that so far. Something like that, to where you're implying, give me a good survey without asking for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you.
But overall, good stuff, man. Just practice explaining the PED and practice your survey script. Both of those things should be things that you just like deliver smoothly because you've practiced it, you know, a million times.
Okay.
All right, good stuff, Patrick. Let's run to you. He's got to go to a photo shoot next, so you're calling me back, and let's run right through this. Hello.
Hey, Elias, it's Patrick Nissim again, just giving you a call back about 123 Main Street.
Oh, hey, Patrick. What's up?
Hey, just want to let you know that we are set for 4 p.m. As we talked about as well, there were those 2 other houses in the same neighborhood. I was able to get those in as well. So we're going to just go ahead.
Sweet, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I figured it'd be great for us to go back to back to back. It'll really give you an idea of everything that neighborhood has to offer in that price range. So I'm really looking forward to it. And just a reminder that it will just be, I'm going to be sending a PED over to both you and your partner, who I believe is going to be joining you.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2 people who are going to be allowed to come on this tour. So just keep that in mind. And just so you know, the PED is essentially just a COVID disclosure saying that you're going to mask up and, you know, treat that house accordingly like you would any other public space. So just keep that in mind. And in addition to that, I really hope that we have been offering you 5-star service. And so when Zillow hits you up about the survey, just keep me in mind. And I look forward to continuing to earn your business.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. I'll see you at 4 p.m. Looking forward to it.
Okay, cool. All right, man. So that last part, I feel like you lost it a little bit.
I
thought
did.
Everything
I
was
did.
really, really good. And then you lost it a little bit, like, oh, continue to earn your business. Well,
I know.
wait a minute, you already got me. We're going on an appointment, right? You, like assume that I'm your real estate. I like assume that you're their realtor. And I think the PED form sounded good. And the way that you say the survey, it's, hey guys, it's our it's our goal to make sure that we're giving 5-star service. If you feel that we've exceeded that, please share your experience with Zillow.
If you feel that we've exceeded that,
Yeah,
that was the missing part.
Make sure this, share that experience with Zillow. Appreciate it. So looking forward to meeting you and the family. I'll see you guys at 5 o'clock today. Cool, right? I think it was really, really good. Work on explaining the PED a little bit better and how you asked for the survey. But really, really good job. John, how about from you?
Yeah, same stuff. I mean, your audio is like really good, and you sound like Alex from Zillow. Actually, your voice sounds like Alex from Zillow. But yeah, same stuff. Just practice that PED script. I don't even ever say PED, like that. No one, that doesn't mean anything to anyone. I just say like a form we need to sign because of COVID guidelines. Like PED just makes it more confusing. And then practice on the script. And then I would end the call with just like a recap of the next steps, just because it kind of dropped off awkwardly there.
Yeah,
I would just recap like, okay, great. Well, I'm going to, here's what I'm going to do. Talk to you soon. But just kind of wrap it all up at the end. But, you sound confident and smooth, and just need to practice a couple things.
Yep. Good stuff, Patrick. Good stuff. All right, Cynthia, we're going to go to you for a follow-up call. Cynthia going once, going twice. And Cynthia, we are moving on. We're going to go over to Kim. Okay. Yep, we're going to go to Kim. All right, Kim, you ready? All right, Kim, so you're following up with me. Same thing. Let's just run it with a follow-up call. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Elias?
It is.
Hi, Elias. This is Kim Tran, realtor with EXP, Zillow Premier Agent. So I already got one tour booked for you today on 123 Main Street. But the good news is I found 2 similar properties nearby, and I thought that you might want to take a look as well. It's always good to have a couple comparisons. They are available. Would you like to tour them as well today?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and work on that for you. So besides meeting you, is there anybody else that you want to bring along the showing?
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing my girlfriend along. Her name's Jen.
Perfect. Perfect. So there is a standard PED form that I have to send out just for all parties that are going to be occupying the home today, touring the home today. Basically what the PED form is a standard safety COVID protocol. It just explains that if you have been in contact with anybody, if you haven't been in contact with anybody, and also make sure that you bring hand sanitizers and wear a mask. And because it's like, since the restriction of COVID, there is a limit of only 2 buyers and 1 agent per showing. So I can go ahead and send that over to you if you go ahead and text me Jen's information. And okay. Yeah, sorry, I screwed that up.
Okay, no, keep going. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and I can go ahead and send that over to you. Is there any other questions that you have that I can work on as well? Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll go ahead and see you at the first property, and be sure to sign the PED. My goal is to provide 5-star service to you. If you feel like I have done that so far, please share that experience with Zillow so I can continue to have access to clients like yourself. I messed up.
All right, so we'll cut it there.
I was so nervous.
So it's okay, and you can tell that you're nervous, but that's why we do this, so you're not nervous with the $20,000 commission check, right? So
no, I'm not.
When you called me back, it sounded like you were reintroducing yourself. Hello, hi. Yeah, this is Kim calling from EXP Realty. I'm a Zillow Premier Partner, right? You've already said that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom. Hey, it's Kim from EXP Realty. How are you? We just got off the phone. Hey, listen, good news for you. I was able to secure that time at 4 o'clock for 123 Main Street. I also did something else for you. I found 2 other properties that were within a mile of that property with that same criteria. Let's go check those out. I want to make the best use of your time while you're in Maxwell Park. Here's what we're going to do next, right? I didn't stop. What you said is, would you like to? What if I say no, right? This is you, Kim, saying, I got you. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what I did for you. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send you what's called a PED form, or send you Corona, advisory form just states that you have not been exposed to Corona. Your part on the PED was really long, and I felt like there was rules and rules and rules, and that was like the main body of your conversation was rules and restrictions, right? Like I wanted that to be a very concise answer of what a PED is. Here's what it is. Here's how we have to sign it, and then go right into it. But and then the survey, it felt like you just inputted the survey because you had to, right? It should, by practicing, you'll be able to fluidly say, here's what it is, you guys. That's why coming is super important. So I appreciate you being here and at least stepping up, because I know this is hard. John.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, really, like, just work on the PED. And again, you said, I'm going to send you a standard PED form. Like, people talk about the PED form, like a lot of people have the tendency to talk about it like people are going to know what it is. But if anyone was on the call when we had Christina and Dewey, some of our most experienced agents on the team, and I asked them how they talk about the PED, they were both like, I barely say anything about it. And I'm the same way. I mean, you can just say there's a form we need to sign under new COVID guidelines. I'm going to email it to you. If you have any questions about it, let me know. Like, the form is going to explain it. Like, some people will explain it a little bit more, but you can literally like take a quarter of what you're saying about the PED, and that'll be good enough. It just kind of messes up with the flow of the whole call. And then the survey part felt really forced. So just practice rehearsing that. But same thing as we just said on the last few calls, just get a script down for the PED, get a script down for the survey, so it just comes out
so good. It's just like I'm nervous because I'm on video. Can I do it without video next time?
Yeah, next time.
And
video.
We're almost out of time, and I just want to cover. There was a question in the chat from, I think, Martinique, about, she knows people are saying EXP Realty instead of like Fast Real Estate. It just comes out a little smoother. Like, technically our team is Fast Real Estate brokered by EXP. Like, EXP is our broker, so we should be mentioning that. Honestly, if I would just say I'm a Zillow Premier Partner, and then you can further identify it later. But I just wanted to point that out, Martinique, that like the main thing we want to get across in the introduction, we want it to be smooth, and the main thing we want to get across is that we're Zillow Premier Partners. So whatever kind of flows best for you, as long as it includes that.
Okay.
All right, Martinique, we got time for one more. Martinique, are you ready to do a follow-up?
Sure. I don't know if my daughter will let me.
It doesn't sound like she will at this time. I understand. Hi, baby. You're so sweet. Can mommy role play really quick with us? She's not having it. Not at all. All right, let's go to one more. Rebecca, let's go to you, and we'll end with you. You're doing a follow-up call. We're wanting to see 123 Brentwood Avenue, and you found a couple other properties. So let's run it back.
Okay,
Hello?
sorry, I had to leave. Lisa's on the phone. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Elias. It's Rebecca with EXP Realty. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Just getting back to you with some great news. I was able to confirm that showing on 123 Brentwood Boulevard. And I also found a couple of other homes within a couple of miles of that are similar. So we can tour those as well while we're out and about.
Cool. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. Will anyone else be touring the homes with us?
Yeah, my wife, Jen, will be coming.
Perfect. After we get off the phone, will you please shoot me a text with her complete name and email so that I can send over, there's a form we need to sign now due to COVID. Basically just states that we haven't been exposed to anyone with COVID, and we will take extra precautions when touring the home. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Also, Zillow will be sending you a survey after our call. It's my goal to give you 5-star service. And if you feel that I exceeded that, I would really appreciate if you share your experience with Zillow, please.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'll do so.
Perfect. So now I'll just wait for your text, and then I'll shoot over that form that I told you about with COVID, and to you and to Jen. And I look forward to meeting you both later on.
Cool. Love it.
All right. Done.
See that? Done. All right, cool. She's like, breathe now, right?
Did you actually say that on the phone?
Right? Exactly. I'm done.
That's how I end my calls with Elias. Like, all right, done.
All right, done, John. Good. Yeah. So run it all the way through, but I could hear it in your voice at certain times. But what I hear in your voice is that, like, it doesn't sound scripted. It just doesn't. Right? I'm talking to you. It just doesn't sound scripted. Hey, it's Rebecca. hey, just following up, I was able to do something. Oh my God, and here's also what I did for you. I really like that. And then when you asked about the PED, or when you told them about the PED, you said, is that okay? It's not, we're not asking for validation for something that is a part of the process, right? So it's like, you remove those types of words. Is that okay? Would that be all right? Because what if they said, no, I'm not signing anything before I go, right? No, this is just part of the process. You know, it's a pain in the neck, but we have to, anybody that, you know, tours real estate in the state of California. I think you did really, really well, but you see these memes all the time. Tell me you're in real estate without saying you're in real estate. Tell me this is a survey without telling me that it's a survey, right? So, hey, you guys, you know, Zillow wants to make sure that we're doing, you know, giving 5-star service. If you feel like I've exceeded those expectations of 5-star service, make sure you share your experience with Zillow. Looking forward to meeting you and Jen today at 4 o'clock. See you guys then, right? But overall, your flow, it feels unscripted. Really, that's what I took from that. Johnny boy.
Yeah, exactly. I think as far as the PED and the survey, those were the best deliveries of the calls today. They were concise. They felt natural. The PED you did great on until the is that okay part, because you know it doesn't matter if it's okay, they have to do it. But the way you explained it was perfect. Like you didn't need any more than that. You got the message across. You made it feel like no big deal, and that it was just part of the process. And then survey, good job on that too. And like Elias said, like I think your delivery, obviously, like you carefully picked those words, and it's something that you're going to say over and over. But the way you delivered both of those things just sounded really natural and confident, and that's why I want to stress to everybody to really get the scripts down for those quick little explanations, because then it'll come off smoother and more confident. And I guess the one thing is, and you know, this could be said about pretty much all of the calls today, is we do want to get some information on these second calls to kind of try to build some rapport to set ourselves up to succeed and really convert that prospect into a client once we meet them. So trying to work in the, like, where are you at in the home buying journey, a question along those lines that's going to give you some information and maybe open up some more conversation. We want to try to include that in these calls. Again, like, the goal with Zillow Flex is to get that appointment, get them to the property, and then, you know, do your thing from there. But with these second calls, there is time to start building that rapport so you can be more successful once you meet them. But overall, great job.
Yeah, so love it. You know, and I think that's a good point. Like, do Jen and I have kids? Because we do. You have kids. You're a mom. There's some relatables there. So, you know, some opportunities to go a little bit deeper, but good stuff. Jonathan asked to go next week. We're going to have him go first next week, and we're going to continue to do these sessions. And I'll tell you what, you guys, and this is not a promise. All I'm saying is that the people that come to Zillow Flex meetings like this, and you guys are showing up consistently, that's who's going to be the people that are on the Flex team next. The people that don't come to these aren't going to get their name called for game day. So keep showing up. And even if it takes a couple months, you guys keep showing us this consistency and your name will get called. So appreciate you guys. Really, really good stuff. Happy to be back. If you need anything offline, feel free to give me a call. I'm available. But great job, you guys. I know this environment is nerve-wracking, but you guys did a really good job. Send good juju out to Laura. She submitted an offer today. So fingers crossed, good juju out to Laura. Let's go. Let's get it. Yep. Good juju, sending good energy and vibes and all that stuff out to the universe and prayers. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Go out there and crush it.
Thank you.